Salford Red Devils 6, Wigan Warriors 26. Oh, it wasn't a repeat of the great game that you had earlier in the season, was it? But nevertheless, it was entertaining. It was a monsoon at the Salford Community Stadium, wasn't it? Wigan getting off to a brilliant, brilliant start. Great run from Miski into Kieran. Over you go. Thank you very much. And then Junior Nsemba, a massive, massive hit on Mark Sneed, who, quite frankly, flattened him. He was like a steamroller, wasn't he? Get out of the way. In goes Junior Nsemba for a great try. And Wigan at that point, 12-0 up in the box seat. I have to say, though, Junior, you can't be stamping on people. That, I think, will be picked up by the match review panel. A bit surprised, really, again. We spoke about this in the final whistle. Why it was a green card for Mark Sneed. Why didn't the video ref have a word with the referee? We see it all the time. All the time. We see the video ref talking to the referee. For me, it didn't look great. Didn't look great at all. Junior didn't need to do that. He did. Could be in trouble. Could be in trouble. I mean, it's the only blot on what has been a fantastic season thus far for Junior Nsemba, but we've got to call it out. That is not a good look for the game. That said, he had another assured performance. And then, of course, Brad O'Neill goes over. It's 18-0. At half time, and then the rains come, and you've got to say, give credit, I think, again to Salford. Salford came out a lot better in the second half. Ollie Partington scoring against his former side. Ollie's having a good season for Salford, isn't he? And I think what we're seeing and what we're starting to see is that I think there's a bit of over reliance on the type on Tim Lafai and on Nene McDonald at the Salford Red Devils. Another brilliant performance from both of them in this game. McDonald doing 181 metres. Lafai, he did 98, a bit down for him, but he did 8 tackle busts in this Lafai. And I say that's where their potency comes from, those two centres. I think for me, they're doing a bit too much of the work. I think they need more of the players to lend a hand and to do a little bit more as well. The forward battle was won convincingly by the Wigan Warriors. What was interesting to see in this game was that Adam Kieran got the kicking team. Now, of course, last year, we did say that when Kieran came, we expected him to take over kicking from Harry Smith. Harry Smith last year had a conversion percentage of 62% to Kieran's 77%. But Harry Smith has retained the kicking team. And don't get me wrong, he's been a lot better in 2024. 78% is his current conversion rate. But here we go. Adam Kieran, 91. And when you consider, how many tries that Wigan scored, those extra 2 points, I mean, that is why I think we'll see over the course of the season, Wigan blowing out a lot of teams, not only because they're scoring a lot of tries, but if Kieran is kicking to that standard, it's going to keep that scoreboard ticking up and up and up even more. So, yeah, I mean, look, this was a professional performance from the Wigan Warriors. Bevan French doing what he did in game 1, in game 2. Finding right at the end a tiring defence on the edge. Off goes Bevan French for what was a very, very nice score on his part. But let's be fair, at that point, the game's over and Salford are blowing. I mean, again, Salford won't judge themselves on games like this against Wigan. They don't expect to beat Wigan Warriors. Let's be crystal clear. There's a gulf in terms of the depth and quality in these two squads. And Wigan have just got to do what Wigan has just got to do. They're now top of the table alongside Warrington and St Helens on 18 points. And, Salford are in a good position. Paul Rowley would take that. I just think that this game for me, a couple of real key moments in the game, and both of them for me involving Junior Nsemba. I think the second try was critical. It gave Wigan that platform to build. They did build. They got the try later on from Brad O'Neill, again, Junior Nsemba. And what will the match review panel do today with regards to that Junior Nsemba incident? I, for one, will be very interested to see how they see that. I love Junior Nsemba. I think he's a quality player. He got that wrong. And I think that the match review panel have to take action. They can't let that one go. It's as clear as day. Even Wigan Warriors fans, I think, would have to concede that is a stamp. It wasn't needed. It wasn't required. He's going to get into a little bit of trouble. I think there's no doubt about it. But Wigan, absolutely superb. Professional performance. Can't knock it. Like I say, really, really good. It was like playing in the Amazon, and they did phenomenally well. Right, let's get to the 3-2-1, because let's be fair, it was pretty much a comfortable win this for the Wigan Warriors. There's not an awful lot really more to say, other than what I would say is that even though I'm not giving either Miski or Marshall a point in this, I have to recognise the effort that they both put in. Abbas Miski, brilliant break for the first try. 108 metres from 15 carries from Abbas, 5 tackle brooks. And Liam Marshall, I mean, he only did, I think it was about three tackles in this game. No, sorry, 9. He did 9 tackles in this game, and I think 2 or 3 of them were bruising. I mean, where did that come from, Liam Marshall? Incredible defensive efforts from Liam Marshall in this game. He did 14 carries for 134 metres. He also got 5 tackle busts and a clean break, as did Abbas Miski get a clean break as well. Those two, as always, assured, do great work on both sides of the ball. I have to give them the due going into the 3-2-1. Right, who am I giving the 3-2-1 to? Well, the 3 points have, for me, Adam Kieran. He scores the try. He gets 5 from 5 kicks. fair play to him. It wasn't a game where many people sparkled, to be fair. And, that's why really on the balance of it, when you consider he's amassed there 14 points of the 26 that the Wigan Warriors scored, I think we've got to give Adam Kieran the 3 points. The 2 points I'm going to give to Harry Smith, again, game management. He's coming up a player in Mark Sneyd that's been coveted, especially in the early rounds of Super League, leading all of the table, the Albert Goldthorpe, the Man of Steel, and the Super League World Trophy. He is getting penned back now, but, Sneyd was incredible in those early rounds of the season. Harry Smith comes up against him, and quite frankly, Harry Smith had the better kicking game on the day, and you've got to recognise that. Harry Smith got an assist in the game, but he's kicking, 15 kicks in general play, 5 attacking kicks in this one, and they were really good quality kicks as well. He split the fullback and the winger time and time again. I thought Briley might have been actually carrying a knock. Seemed quite laboured at times, didn't he, Ryan Briley, in this game? I don't quite know what's gone on there. We'll keep an eye on it, of course. Sneyd might have picked up a knock as well. So that's going to be interesting. Of course, they play London next week. It's going to be interesting to see how that one goes. And the 1 point I'm going to give to Liam Farrell, again, because it's a good quality all-round captain's performance. 34 tackles in D, 14 carries for 106 metres. I thought Farrell was pretty tidy in this game and was deserving of a point on the edges. Do you agree with that? Do you know what I mean? Actually, do you know what? I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to give 1 point to Liam Marshall. I think Liam Marshall was slightly better. Sorry, Liam Farrell. It was a battle between the two Liams. And the more I think about it, I think Marshall, those tackles, probably, he just sticks in my mind a little bit more than Liam Farrell. I think Farrell was close. I think Marshall was better. So I'm going to give it 1 to Liam Marshall. Not done that one in the sheds before, but like I said, as I'm saying it, I'm thinking, you know what? No, I think the better moments came from Liam Marshall, so I'm going to give it to Liam Marshall. There you go. So there's 3-2-1, 3 for Kieran, 2 for Smith, 1 for Marshall. Do you agree? Do you think it's harshly done 2 there for Liam Farrell? I don't know. That's been In the Sheds for round number 12. We hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. In the Sheds will be back for round number 13. If you haven't done so already, the Final Whistle podcast is now available for you on Amazon, Apple, and Spotify. We are live tomorrow, 8 p.m. for Super League Raw Weekly, where we will be announcing the team of the month for May. I know there's a game going on Friday, but because most of the games this weekend go into the month of June, we're going to pull those games forward into June. So we will be announcing our team of the month for May this coming Tuesday at 8 p.m. We'll also be doing the coach of the month and the player of the month. Who are they going to be? As well as team of the week and all the rest of it. Don't forget to join us 8 p.m. live for Super League Raw Weekly. And we will also announce some upcoming In Conversations, perhaps, on the show as well, which we'll announce as well. So don't miss that. And of course, as usual, news will be on Thursday. Game of the week will be picked, and that, of course, will come out probably Friday or Saturday. Loads of great stuff. Another 7 days of rugby league, courtesy of Super League Raw. And don't forget, today, uploading on our YouTube page will be the tries of the round for round number 12. Thanks for watching In the Sheds. The Salford Red Devils 6, the Wigan Warriors 26. 3 teams are at the top of Super League after round 12. What will round 13 bring? Well, we'll find out in a few days' time. Bye for now.